All right, so you see a food delivery app, right? You're probably thinking, okay, another one. But what if I told you there's a whole lot more going on behind the scenes here? Stick with me, because this story is about community, it's about purpose, and it all starts with a simple grocery order. Let's dive in. Okay, just look at this. Imagine this showing up right at your door. We're talking a beautiful, premium cut of steak. That marbling is just perfect. You know this is going to be the star of the show for dinner. The quality, I mean, it just speaks for itself. And it's not just steaks. How about these? Perfectly fresh chicken, totally clean, and just ready to go. This is all about getting those top-notch ingredients without ever leaving your house. It really shows that you don't have to sacrifice quality for convenience, right? So yeah, on the surface, HalalonWheelz is pretty straightforward. They bring you high-quality Zabiha Halal meat. Super simple, super efficient, and honestly a huge help for a lot of families. But that delivery? That's really just the tip of the iceberg. The real story is what happens because of that delivery. And here's where things get really interesting. Think about it. What if your grocery run wasn't just, a chore? What if every single thing you bought could actually help build up your community? That's the big question here, and it's the idea that's driving this entire company. All right, let's talk about their mission, because it's way, way bigger than just dropping off meat. And this isn't just some marketing tagline they cooked up. It's for real. It's like the DNA of the company. Every single decision they make, they're looking at it through this lens. So what does that actually mean? Well, you can think of it like a tree. The roots are super strong. They're grounded in Islamic principles and a rock-solid commitment to Zabiha Halal integrity. No compromises there. And from those roots, everything else grows, investing back into the community, creating actual jobs and real opportunities for local people. Okay, so how exactly does your order for, say, some chicken turn into something so much bigger? Let's trace it out. You're going to see how your purchase actually makes a real-world impact. It's this amazing ripple effect. Check it out. Step 1, you just order your meat. Simple enough. But that one action, it immediately helps support fair wage jobs, specifically for women. And then another ripple. It also helps fund local nonprofits. It's this awesome cycle where one good thing just leads to another. So let's focus on that first ripple for a second, because this is huge. Empowering women is a massive part of their mission. We're talking about creating real, fair jobs that help women in the community gain financial independence. That's a game changer. And this is so important. It's not just about giving someone a job. It's about giving them a good job. Fair employment for them means paying competitive Houston wages. A wage that lets people build a real career and feel valued. And remember, every single order you place helps make that happen. Okay, so all this incredible community work, none of it would matter if the product wasn't top-notch, right? And that's where the halal standard comes in. For them, it's not just a sticker on the package. It is the absolute foundation for everything else. And this really sets them apart. You see, a lot of other places might treat halal like it's some sort of premium add-on, something you pay extra for. Not here. For HalalonWheelz, pure, clean, ethically processed Zabiha halal meat, that's the starting point. It's not an upgrade. It's the standard, period. No extra cost. So when you pull it all together, what are we really looking at? It's pretty clear this isn't just about grocery shopping anymore. It's an invitation to be part of something bigger, a way to actually join a movement. Think about it. An order becomes a statement. You're saying, yes, I want the freshest Zabiha halal meat, but you're also saying, I want to support a business with real Islamic values. You're saying, I want to help empower women with good jobs, and you're saying, I want to contribute to local charities. All of that in one click. Which kind of brings us to the final question, doesn't it? When you use a service like this, you're not just asking what's for dinner, you're also asking, what kind of difference do I want to make today? It definitely gives you something to chew on the next time you're thinking about what to eat.